I tend to find that a lot of people hold a lot of misconceptions about the citizens and the country of Saudi Arabia, especially to those who haven't experienced working and living here. And I am always surprised when people ask if this is a safe place. If you're open minded and willing to learn more, then let me go ahead and share to you the common misconceptions about Saudi Arabia. In many people's minds, Saudi Arabia is a place of war, surrounded by terrorists with machine guns or tank bombs, just like all the stereotypes the media or the movies has been showing us. They do have wars, just like any other countries. If you're just located in one of the cities which is far from the danger zones, then definitely you're safe. I have worked and lived in this country for quite some time now, and I have never felt unsafe here due to the fact that a lot of police patrols are scattered in the streets. So, if in case you're in trouble, you can immediately ask for help. Theft and other petty crimes are just very rare due to the harsh penalties. And just like any other countries, it has rules that needs to be respected and followed. So if you're not ready to accept these rules, or you feel like it's giving you limitations, or you feel uncomfortable, you can always go home. In Saudi Arabia, whether you're a male or a female, everyone is required to dress modestly in public. Women are required to wear abaya, but covering the face or head is no longer compulsory. But rules about clothing are now relaxed compared before. Some Arab women prefer to cover their faces or their heads, but others prefer to show it. Nowadays, some women are starting to let go of abaya and are just wearing long sleeves or anything that covers the shoulders and the knees. For men, some malls doesn't allow them to enter, especially if they're just wearing shorts or slippers or sleeveless. Dressing modestly is only applicable in public, but if you're indoors or attending a party or visiting a relative at home or friends at home, then definitely you can wear anything. It's funny because some of the movies we've seen, the enemy, it's either they are Muslim or they are Arab looking or Arab speaking. Just like us or any other nationalities, not everyone is nice and not everyone is rude either. Not all Arabs are mean. It's a mixture of great and terrible. You just need to be aware of your surroundings. There were some instances when workers, like domestic helpers, for example, have employers who abuse or mistreat them. I just want to let you know that this is just rare and not all experiences are the same. Some employers treat them decently or treat them like a family, and some even worked with them for more than a decade. Fortunately, the Arabs that I've worked with are well educated and fairly well off. They work as hard as anyone, very polite, very respectful, and friendly with us. First of all, no. We are already in the 21st century and nobody rides a camel anymore in Saudi Arabia. Now it's all for recreational activities or for racing. Saudi Arabia is a developing country, and what used to be a convenient means of transportation has been replaced with cars. For how many years of living here, I rarely see Saudis walking in the streets or using their pedestrian lanes because they are always inside their cars. And here in Saudi Arabia, it's pretty normal to see luxurious cars. Some are just even parked covered with dusts, and some were used as an Uber or Careem taxi. Just like riding the camel, it is only seen outside the city. These landscapes are used for recreational activities such as hiking and trekking. If you want to go to the desert, you will notice that roads are very wide and well maintained. In the major cities, you will find a lot of establishments and apartment buildings. Huge malls are sprouting, and stores of the top luxurious brands in the world are everywhere, since shopping is a major pastime for the people in Saudi Arabia. You will find it very common for Arab families to dine in restaurants. And if you're craving something like home, you can find a wide variety of Filipino to Asian restaurants where you can choose from to make you feel less homesick. There are several beaches available for you too. Public beaches, if you don't mind swimming with your abaya and with the Saudis or Arabs around. Then private beaches, which my friends and I prefer, where you can wear your bikinis and do anything with no restrictions, from diving, sunbathing, tanning, and mingling with the opposite sex. But the prices are higher for these private resorts since you're paying for the freedom and for your comfort. And if you love nature, there are also parks everywhere in every neighborhood and several large gardens as well. It is where you can find a lot of families strolling around, jogging, having picnics, especially during the weekends. About you guys, what were your misconceptions or beliefs about Saudi Arabia? Share your thoughts down below. I would love to hear them. And if you would like to see more videos about working and living abroad, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so that you'll get notified whenever I post new content and videos every week about my personal journey, experiences, and learnings as an overseas Filipino worker. That's everything for now. Thank you for watching and hoping to see you in my next video. Bye!